Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Enforce the Enforcers, New York. Set in New York and supplied to us today by Paulanderson37. So moving on to our briefing, let 47 send these 5 enforcers to sleep in the city that never sleeps. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 3 objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the bank robber. We're going to have a lockpick stored up in the vault loading bay, and we'll be bringing with us a fiber wire, a remote breaching charge, and a silenced pistol. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to wait for the camera to pan away before making our way around the edge of the loading dock. We're going to retrieve our lockpick from the case here and make our way around to the security room, where we will get ourselves firstly a change of disguise by turning off the air conditioning and turning it back on. And if we use instinct, we can see that our first target is also in attendance. So turning off the air conditioning will get the attention of the nearest guard, and when he comes out to investigate, we can pounce on him, render him unconscious. We're going to collect up his gun, and we're going to take his outfit once we've deposited him in the canvas crate provided. And then we are going to mess with the air conditioning a second time, and this time round we will attract the attention of our target. So we're just going to turn the air conditioning back off. We're going to select our fiber wire, and we're going to wait behind the door once again. And this time when our target arrives, instead of rendering him unconscious, we are going to pounce on him and eliminate him using the fiber wire. So one target taken care of. So we're just going to deposit him in the canvas crate with his colleague. We're going to pass through the security room and take care of the surveillance system while we're here. Usually I shoot these, but we can't do that today. We're going to then pass through and into the deposit box area and through the locked gate just on our right, where ahead of us you will see our next target. Now unfortunately we don't have the right outfit for this, so we're going to run straight past him. We're going to grab the briefcase from the shelving, make our way up one flight of stairs and throw the briefcase over by the bin and the plant pot. That will get the attention of the guard at the top of the stairs, and when he comes down to investigate, we will be able to pounce on him, render him unconscious, and take his outfit, as we would need a guard's outfit for the elimination of our second target, and we can't use his as he needs to be alive, conscious and upright when we deal with him. So when the guard makes it down the stairs, we can render him unconscious, take his outfit, make our way back down the stairs, and we're going to turn on the photocopier and then turn it off again rather quickly. That will get the attention of our target, and we're just going to hide behind the shelving here with our fiber wire in hand, ready and waiting. And when our target comes along, we can then jack in the box. We can eliminate our target using the fiber wire, and we can dump him in the box or the crate provided just behind us. So 2 targets down. We're now going to make our way up to the first floor, and where Mr. Jackson is currently residing, and he is being guarded by our next target. So we're just going to make our way all the way up the stairs along the corridor. Our next target is an enforcer, so we do have to be a little bit careful here. Our timing is such that we have just missed an opportunity. So once Mr. Jackson finishes whining and putting down his glass, he will move back over to the plant in the corner of the room. We can then make our way into the janitor's closet. We're going to throw the wrench or the crowbar, which is in the room on the shelf, into the room. We're going to hide ourselves behind the door, and that will get the attention of our target. And when he comes in, we're going to close the door behind him because we wasn't born in a barn, eliminate our target with a nice clean shot to the head, and deposit him in the closet provided. So with 3 targets down, we're going to move on now to the staff restroom area, which is just around the corner here. And as you can see off in the distance, Officer Frank is heading this way. So we're going to make sure we close the door behind us. We're going to grab the kitchen knife from the counter, and then we're going to turn on and then off again the photocopier that's in the kitchen, which is a weird place for a photocopier, but never mind. That will get the attention of the bank teller, who's currently on break. And when he comes to investigate, we can render him unconscious. We're going to deposit him in the closet behind us, and we're going to take his outfit. And before we move on, we're also going to rinse and repeat the same procedure and deal with his female colleague, just so that we can maneuver around in this area a little bit easier. So on and off again with the photocopier, hide behind the kitchen counter, and wait for the young lady to join us. I'm just going to grab that apple as well. Having an extra throwable item will come in handy. So when the young lady arrives, we're going to render her unconscious. We're going to deposit her in the closet provided, and then we can pass through the rec room and out the other side to the manager's area. And our target, who is just in front of us here, we're going to take the apple we collected and throw it against the wall, and move over to our right. We're going to select our breaching charge and holster that ready and waiting, and our target should come along to investigate the noise. And when he does, we're going to render him unconscious. We're going to drag him over towards the trolley with the boxes and the plants on, and then we're going to place the breaching charge underneath his head on the side nearest the banister. So from this angle on the right hand side, so that when we detonate it, it sends him closer to the wall and not further out into the corridor where he might be spotted. So 4 targets down with 1 more to go. Our final target is up on the investment banker floor, and we need yet another change of disguise. So we're going to head up the stairs towards the investment banker floor at the side where the security office is. And if we look through instinct, we can see that there is an investment banker currently in the bathroom, and we're just going to quickly make our way inside, pounce on him and render him unconscious. If he's not here, then hide yourself in this canvas crate and wait for him to arrive. He has a relatively short routine and does come to the bathroom very often. So once we have his outfit and him safely tucked away, we're going to make our way down to the far end of the corridor, and just by this last cage of boxes here, we're going to take one of our throwable items. Doesn't matter which one. We're going to throw it just in front of the cage. We're going to make our way down the stairs a little way out of sight and pull out our silenced pistol. I'm also going to check down the stairs further, as Mr. Perez is due to come this way somewhat shortly. So once our target comes over to investigate the noise, we're going to drop her with a simple bullet to the head, and as quickly as we can, we are going to make good our escape before Mr. Perez comes along and discovers the body. So there we go, 1 more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we get back out onto the mean streets of New York City, we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objectives, and in turn that will gain us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.